spin the wheel. Hi kids, welcome to Storytime with me, Miss Booksy. What story should we read today? Not the witch! Oh, poppies! They're so pretty.
Yes, they are. And just wait until you smell them.
The Wicked Witch of the West knew these poppies gave off a very powerful scent, one that would make even the largest beasts fall into a never-ending sleep.
When you're asleep, I'll take back those sapphire slippers, and then you'll be powerless.
I'm getting sleepy.
Oh, me too.
Sweet dreams.
We really need to get back to the yellow brick road.
But maybe just a little nappy-wappy voiced.
Yeah, nighty-night.
That's right. Go to sleep, Dorothy. Now, time for Mama to get some new shoes. Okay, let's try this again. Must be having a nightmare, scaredy cat. Okay, back to the shoes. Ha! They're mine. Wait a second. They're stuck.
The witch pulled with all her might, but she could not remove the shoes.
They must be protected by magic. Well, I also have magic. And my flying monkeys.
The Wicked Witch of the West summoned her flying monkeys.
Sup, boss?
Take this girl to my castle.
Aye.
Sleep tight, boys. When you wake, your little friend Dorothy will be long gone, and the sapphire slippers will be mine. All mine.
Once the flying monkeys had carried Dorothy away from the poppies, the flowers' power wore off and Dorothy woke up. This frightened the monkeys. And they promptly dropped Dorothy to the ground below. Ow! Okay, that was scary. But look, I'm back on the yellow brick road. But what about my friends? If I go back for them, the poppies will make me fall asleep forever. What to do? Dorothy thought and thought, but she couldn't come up with a solution. Until... Wait a second. These shoes are supposed to be magical, and the good witch supposedly blessed me with some kind of magic. I must be able to do something. Dorothy tried to get her magic shoes to come up with something magic. She tapped them together. She tried doing a dance routine. She tried saying some magic-sounding words. Ta-da! Abracadabra! Kazam! But nothing seemed to work. It's useless.
What is?
Who said that?
I did! Down here!
Oh, hi!
You seemed upset just now. Anything I can do to help?
I don't think so. My friends and I are supposed to go see the Wizard of Oz, but we fell asleep in that field of poppies over there. But then I woke up and these flying monkeys were carrying me away. I screamed and they dropped me. And here I am.
Flying monkeys, eh? They work for the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh no.
But it's a good thing you got out. The poppies are very dangerous. Your friends will sleep forever if we don't save them.
But how do we do that?
The other mice and I can go get them. We've lived here forever and the poppies don't bother us.
But my friends are way too big for mice to carry.
They may be too much for one mouse alone, but the whole crew, piece of cake.
The mouse squeaked out a call to the other mice, and soon there were hundreds of mice gathering around Dorothy.
You wait here. We'll be back in a sec.
And the mice scurried off into the field of poppies. Dorothy waited, and soon she saw her friends, still in a deep sleep, being carried across the flowers.
You should have warned us that one of your friends is a scary lion.
Oh, he's not that scary at all. Watch.
Eek, mouse.
See?
What's going on?
We all fell asleep in the field of poppies, and then the Wicked Witch's flying monkeys took me. But then I fell down here, and these lovely mice helped save you.
How kind.
And look, we're so close to the Emerald City.
Let's go.
Bye-bye, mouse friends. Thanks again for helping us.
Anytime. Goodbye.
And once again, Dorothy and her friends were off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Dorothy and the gang skipped along the yellow brick road, and before long, they saw it. The Emerald City.
Wow.
Let's go.
Hello.
Yes?
We're here to see the wizard.
And why, may I ask?
Because I want a brain.
And I a heart.
I want courage.
And I want to go home to Kansas.
Hold, please. Yes? Oh, okay. Interesting. I see. Oh, very well. Okay, goodbye. The wizard will see you.
Wonderful!
Yes, he is. Right this way.
Dorothy and the gang were led through the all-green, very sparkly, emerald-laden city.
Wow!
Pretty!
I find this green very soothing.
You first.
Wish me luck. Hello?
What do you want?
Hi, sir. I want to ask you, please, if you will help me return home.
Where is home?
Kansas, sir.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, have you been there?
And why should I grant you this request?
Because you're wonderful, and everyone says so. Even the good witch of the north said so.
She did? I mean, how do you know her?
Oh, I met her in the Munchkin Land. See, I landed in Oz rather accidentally. My house, it got swept up in a tornado, and it landed on the Wicked Witch of the East, and it squished her. Long story short, everybody told me to come here and that you could help me get home to Kansas. So, will you help me?
You squished the Wicked Witch?
Yes.
I will help you get home.
You will? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
But you must do something first.
Anything. Your wish is my command.
You must defeat the Wicked Witch of the West.
Hold up, what?
You squished the Wicked Witch of the East. Now go squish the Wicked Witch of the West.
But I didn't mean to hurt the first witch. That was an accident. I couldn't hurt anyone on purpose. Not even a wicked witch.
Then I cannot help you. Next.
Dorothy was devastated. She went out to the others and tried to hide her disappointment.
How did it go?
It was interesting. Good luck in there, Scarecrow. But the Scarecrow went in and came out just as disappointed as Dorothy. Then the Tin Man, then the Lion. Turns out they all got the same answer. Unless they defeated the Wicked Witch of the West, the wizard would not help them.
I'll never get a brain.
I'll never have a heart.
I'll never get courage.
And I'll never see Aunt Em or Uncle Henry or Kansas ever again.
What's wrong?
The wizard told us he can't help us unless we go squish the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oof, scary. Well, good luck.
Well, we're not gonna do it. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe we can go look for the Good Witch of the North. Maybe she'll help us. But when Dorothy and her friends left the Emerald City, they were in for a surprise.
Oh, Dorothy!
The Wicked Witch of the West!
Run!
But the Wicked Witch was too fast for them. Her flying monkeys swooped in and snatched up the whole gang.
Take that Scarecrow and scatter his straw around until he's just a pile of clothes. And put that Tin Man in the recycling bin. Put the Lion in a cage and sell him to the zoo.
What about her?
Take Dorothy to my castle. I'll take care of her. Now fly, monkeys, fly!
Uh-oh, kids. This does not look good. The Wicked Witch of the West had ordered the flying monkeys to carry Dorothy and her friends to different locations. The Tin Man was to be put in the recycling bin, the Scarecrow pulled into pieces, and the Lion locked away and sold to the zoo. Dorothy's fate was to be delivered to the witch's castle, a visit she was not looking forward to. Hey, guys, how about just dropping me off here? I'll run along and I'll never bother the Wicked Witch again.
No way.
Yeah, sorry, kid. You do not want to make the Wicked Witch angry.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But the good news is, we won't hurt you.
Okay, good to know. Thanks, but why?
You wear the sapphire slippers. They're magic.
Yeah, I've heard that, but they haven't done anything magical so far.
Well, you better watch out. The witch is definitely gonna try to take those.
The flying monkeys were right. The Wicked Witch of the West wanted nothing more than to get those sapphire slippers from Dorothy. When she arrived at the witch's castle, Dorothy was forced to do chores. And all the while, the witch watched, just waiting to take the shoes.
Gotta get those shoes. Don't you want to change before you sweep up all that garbage? You'll get your shoes dirty.
I'm okay, thanks.
Oh, that floor is going to get slippery. Don't you think you should wear some less slippery shoes? Get it? 'Cause they're slippers? But seriously, give me the shoes!
I got it. Good one. But no, I'm okay in these shoes. Geez, she really wants these shoes. And why is this castle so dirty? The witch waited and waited, but the only time Dorothy ever removed her slippers was when she took a bath. But the Wicked Witch was dreadfully afraid of water, so she never dare tried to steal them during bath time.
I guess I'll just have to wait a little longer. Drat!
Then one day, the witch's wait was finally over. Dorothy was dusting a super high shelf when one of her slippers slipped right off.
I got it! It's mine! It's mine! Now give me the other one! Gimme!
No, you gimme.
You're powerless with only one shoe!
So are you.
Give it!
No,
Come on!
stop it.
Ah! Now look what you've done!
What's another mess? You make me clean all day anyway.
Not that! I'm melting!
Say what now?
I'm melting! You melted me! You knew I couldn't touch water!
I thought you were just afraid of it.
Now you've destroyed me just like you destroyed my sister! You're a terrible girl! You're a bad, no good, stinking...
But the witch melted before she could get out the last insult. Oh, I guess that's why she hated water. Who would have thunk it? Suddenly, Dorothy heard a familiar sound. It was a clanking of metal, a kind of swooshing sound, followed by a ferocious roar. Hey guys, how did you get here? I thought I'd never see you again.
No time to explain now. We have to rescue you from the Wicked Witch.
Come on!
Thanks, but it's all good. She melted.
Huh?
I'll explain later too. Let's go see the wizard.
Oh yeah, now he'll grant our wishes.
Hooray!
The gang set out on their journey back to the Emerald City. The Scarecrow would get his brains, the Tin Man would get his heart, the Cowardly Lion would get his courage, and Dorothy and Toto would finally go back home to Kansas. And when they arrived, the wizard did not seem happy to see them.
What are you doing here? I told you not to come back until you destroyed the Wicked Witch.
And we have your greatness.
This is not a joke.
I know, she's gone.
Dorothy melted her!
Accidentally, but yeah, she's gone. So we've come back so you can grant our wishes. Oh, I forgot to say please. Please, sir.
I cannot grant your wishes. Now go away.
Wait, what? What do you mean you can't grant our wishes? So I can't go home to Kansas?
I won't get a brain.
I won't get a heart!
I won't get any courage. This is baloney. You're supposed to be some wise and wonderful wizard. You're a charlatan, a humbug. Where are you? If you won't give me courage, then at least get some for yourself and come out and face us.
Who are you?
The wizard?
So you're the mighty and wonderful Wizard of Oz?
Well, actually from Omaha, Nebraska. See, I landed here accidentally some years ago, and I somehow convinced everyone that I was a wizard, and well, here we are.
So you're not a wizard. So you don't have any power.
No, not at all.
Then we came all this way and did all of this for nothing?
But you did destroy the Wicked Witch. That's a pretty big deal. How did you do it?
Dorothy and the gang explained how it all went down. First, of course, they had been captured by the flying monkeys. The Scarecrow had been pulled apart and scattered in a field. He lay in pieces when he suddenly had a bright idea. He knew that crows are pretty clever, so he called out and asked them to help put him back together, and they did. Once he was back to his old self, the Scarecrow went to find the Tin Man. The Tin Man had been sold for scrap at a salvage yard and was feeling sadder than ever. But the Scarecrow put him back together, polished him up, cause he had rusted quite a bit from crying. And they set off to find the lion. The lion had been locked up in a tiny cage and sold to the zoo. It was not a nice zoo at all. It was gloomy and full of terrible creatures like colitas. Remember those? Very scary. Not a good place for a lion with no courage. There, the Scarecrow had another bright idea. He asked the Tin Man to use a bit of his metal to pick open the lock on the cage. And then the lion was free. It was time to save Dorothy. But first, the Tin Man stopped to unlock each and every cage because it made him too sad to see any creature locked up, even Kalidas. The Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion headed toward the Wicked Witch's castle. They were all very scared, especially when the flying monkeys saw them and swooped in. But the Lion put on his brave face and roared, making all the monkeys fly away shrieking. He was ready to take on the Wicked Witch too, but when they got inside the castle, they found Dorothy had already melted her. And so...
There you have it.
that's how we defeated the Wicked Witch. Too bad it was all for nothing.
That's not true. You've saved everyone in Oz from the Wicked Witch. You'll be celebrated here forever, Dorothy. You'll be a star.
But I just want to go home.
And I want a brain.
I want my heart.
And I want my courage.
Scarecrow, you already have brains. How else could you have figured out how to put yourself and the Tin Man back together?
It was your idea how to pick the lock on the cage, too.
Hey, yeah. I guess it was.
See? You've had brains the whole time. And you, Tin Man, you've shown you have a heart. You freed all the animals in the zoo.
Well, they looked unhappy. I wanted to help.
That's heart. And Lion, you showed bravery when you stormed the witch's castle. And you certainly seemed brave a moment ago when you were roaring at me.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. But don't you guys see? You've had what you were looking for the whole time.
But what about Dorothy?
Dorothy, let's see what we can do.
Hey, what about the magic shoes? Dorothy, can you use them to get home?
Magic shoes. You've got the sapphire slippers? That makes you the most powerful person in Oz.
Do you know how to use them?
Nope. No idea.
I'll bet the good witch knows.
Scarecrow, you're really on a roll here with all the brain stuff. That's a great idea.
So the wizard sent out a call to the Good Witch of the North.
Dorothy, my dear, how are you? I'm so glad you made it to the Emerald City to see the great and powerful wizard.
Yeah, about that.
We'll chat later, but now we need to get this girl home to Kansas. And we were thinking,
I was thinking, I do that now.
yes, the Scarecrow was thinking you would know how to use the magic of the sapphire slippers to get home. So do you?
Oh yes, it's quite simple. Take 3 steps in the sapphire shoes and say your wish.
And then I'll be home.
And then you'll be home.
What? It's that easy?
Wait, you have to say goodbye first.
Oh, right. I almost forgot that I would never see you again. Oh, wow. Don't. You'll rust. Tin Man, I'll never forget how kind you are. You have a wonderful heart.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Someone better get his oil can. Lion, you're braver and fiercer than any Kalida in the whole land of Oz. Thank you for protecting us on our journey.
Oh shucks, Dorothy, I'll miss you. I'll even miss your terrifying dog, Toto.
Be nice, Toto. Scarecrow, you've been with me the longest. I don't think we would have made it without your quick thinking. I think you're the real wizard here.
Aw, Dorothy, do you have to go?
I do. I miss my family and my house and... Hey, wait a sec. My house is in Munchkinland. Huh. I wonder where Auntie Em and Uncle Henry live now. Well, I better go. I love you guys and I'll miss you. Come on, Toto.
We'll miss you.
We love you.
Bye, Dorothy.
Dorothy took 3 steps and said, "Take me home to Kansas." And in a flash, Dorothy and Toto were back in Kansas. It was more colorful than she had remembered, but maybe that's just because Dorothy was so happy to be home. This Booksy here with a cool school exclusive. Today, a real witch. And witches are always flying around on broomsticks and casting spells and being wicked, right? Is it annoying when people dress up as witches for Halloween?
Not at all. I love it. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, you know.
It was October 31st, yet again, exactly 1 year since Jack had last seen the tricky witch. Jack was a little nervous. What if the witch beat him? As he strolled past the town's pumpkin patch,
Hello, Jack, it's me, the tricky witch. I'm back and for my revenge.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Hi there, kids! Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading Tricky Jack and the Revenge of the Wicked Witch. Wiggle, snap, Storytime! Jack was very pleased with himself. He had outsmarted an evil witch, and she wouldn't be back for another year, which for Jack felt like a long, long time. And so Jack kept pulling his pranks. Soon fall turned into winter. Woohoo! And winter turned into spring.
My allergies! Does anybody have a tissue?
I do.
Did you pour pepper on this tissue?
Yes, I did.
And spring turned into summer.
Protect yourself from the sun. Buy my sunscreen.
Your sunscreen doesn't work. My whole family is burned.
I'm hilarious.
And winter turned back into fall.
Surprise!
This is unpleasant.
Soon it was October 31st yet again, exactly 1 year since Jack had last seen the tricky witch. Jack woke up and knew that the witch was going to be coming for him.
Oh boy, October 31st, the day the witch comes back. I bet I'll trick her again.
Jack was a little nervous. What if the witch beat him? As he strolled past the town's pumpkin patch,
Hello, Jack, it's me, the tricky witch. I'm back, and for my revenge.
You sure can try.
You may have tricked me last time, but this time, I'll make sure you don't have anything you can use to banish me. Empty your pockets. Perhaps we should do a classic challenge scenario. How about a race?
A race? I love racing. I'm the fastest person in the world.
Well, I'm a witch. I can move super fast.
This road isn't very long. How about instead of racing on foot, let's have a climbing contest. That way, I can keep an eye on you so you don't cheat.
And same to you. You cheated last time.
So did you, and I still won.
Enough. A climbing race it shall be. What should we climb?
How about the old patch tree? Whoever gets to the top first wins.
Deal.
Oh, too slow.
Jack, this is your last chance. You don't have to challenge her. The only way to truly win is to leave her alone. Jack thought it over, but deep down, he already knew what he was going to do. Jack was a trickster through and through, and there was no way he was backing down from the witch's challenge.
Don't worry, Angel Food Cake. I got this.
At the base of the tree, Jack and the witch prepared themselves for the climb.
Okay, I'll count down. On your mark, get set, go!
And so the tricky witch started climbing as fast as she could. She climbed higher and higher and higher. So high that she couldn't even see Jack. She couldn't believe it. It looked like she was winning. But where was Jack? He was running away? Jack ran as fast as he could to the pumpkin patch nearby and started picking all the pumpkins he could. Big pumpkins, tiny pumpkins, anything he could. Then he raced back to the tree and started placing the pumpkins at the bottom. Soon there was a whole field of pumpkins at the bottom of the tree. It didn't take long for the witch to realize that Jack hadn't followed her in the race.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Looks like you've won again.
The witch slowly climbed back down the tree, but stayed at the bottom branch as the truth hit her. There was no way for her to get down without hitting one of the pumpkins.
Oh, a root vegetable. No!
What do you have to say for yourself, witch?
Darn it. There's no way for me to get down without being banished again.
I have a new idea.
What's that?
You and I will make a deal. You will never bother me again for as long as I exist. You'll never take me to your home with darkness and ghosts and stuff.
And what do I get in return?
I'll move these pumpkins away so you can get down.
The tricky witch considered Jack's words.
Okay, deal. If you move the pumpkins, I will never be able to bother you, and you'll never be allowed to enter the realm of darkness.
Deal.
You have no idea, do you?
About what?
Not every deal is as great as it seems.
Sure, whatever. Bye, witch. You'll never bother me again.
And as promised, the witch never bothered Jack again. Jack lived the rest of his life pranking people, pulling tricks, and being a troublemaker. He did so until he was a very old man, living alone and friendless. And soon Jack's life was done.
Hello, angel food cake. I'm ready for you to take me to my next life.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't.
What do you mean?
You weren't a good person. You spent your whole life playing tricks on people.
What?
Your spirit will stay in this realm and for all of eternity, and you'll never be allowed to leave.
Well, that's fine. I can still play pranks and stuff.
Well, actually... Psych.
You're a ghost, Jack.
And in that moment, Jack realized the gravity of what he'd done. He had spent his whole life finding joy in hurting other people, and now there were consequences.
But I'll change. I'll be good. I'll do good deeds.
It's too late.
I gave you the chance to change your ways and do good deeds when you were young. But changing your mind just because you know there are consequences isn't enough. No one should be a good person because they have to be, but because they want to be.
So what do I do now?
I guess that's up to you. Jack was left to wonder about everything he did. Were all the tricks worth it? In exchange for a lifetime of fun, he now had to spend eternity trapped on Earth.
This is what I get for not learning my lesson.
And so Jack spent the rest of eternity wandering the streets watching. He's been known to prank other tricksters like he once was, so that they may not make the same mistakes.
Boo!
As time passed and Jack continued to haunt the town, his story was passed down from generation to generation. Everyone knew the story of Tricky Jack and how he was trapped on Earth forever. Afraid that he would haunt them, the townspeople treated October 31st as a special day to keep tricksters away. Families would put out candy so that children could enjoy sweets freely instead of taking them like Jack did. And they also put out pumpkins to keep the tricky witch away. The lit pumpkins were named jack-o'-lanterns in Jack's honor, like the lantern he held. This special day soon came to be known as Halloween, which we still celebrate today. The end. Wow, so that's where jack-o'-lanterns come from. So cool. I love Halloween. Thanks for coming to Storytime. Can't wait to read more stories with you at Storytime soon. Bye! Time for Storytime games. Here we go. Let's play Spot the Difference. Tricky Jack. Can you spot all the differences in these scenes from the story? Here we go! Jack was very pleased with himself. He had outsmarted an evil witch, and she wouldn't be back for another year, which for Jack felt like a long, long time. And so Jack kept pulling his pranks. Soon fall turned into winter. Woohoo! And winter turned into spring.
My allergies! Does anybody have a tissue?
I do.
Did you pour pepper on this tissue?
Yes, I did.
And spring turned into summer.
Protect yourself from the sun. Buy my sunscreen.
Your sunscreen doesn't work. My whole family is burned.
I'm hilarious.
And winter turned back into fall. Hold on. Did you see something? Let's rewind. What seems different to you? Look at this. This wasn't here before. All right, let's watch another scene. Here we go.
You have no idea, do you?
About what?
Not every deal is as great as it seems.
Sure, whatever. Bye, witch. You'll never bother me again.
And as promised, the witch never bothered Jack again. Jack lived the rest of his life pranking people, pulling tricks, and being a troublemaker. He did so until he was a very old man. Pause! Did you see something? Rewind. What seems different to you? Look over here. This color is different. All right, let's watch another scene. Jack was left to wonder about everything he did. Were all the tricks worth it? In exchange for a lifetime of fun, he now had to spend eternity trapped on Earth.
This is what I get for not learning my lesson.
And so Jack spent the rest of eternity wandering the streets watching. He's been known to prank other tricksters like he once was. Wait a minute, did you spot the difference? Let's watch that again. What seems different to you? Right over there. How did this get here? That's the last one. Did you find all of them? Nice work! Come back to Cool School for more stories and games with me, Miss Booksy. Bye!